I think that growth challenges the version of ourselves that we're used to. I've realized that it's not just about the numbers, it's not about the money, it's not about these markers of success, it's about stepping into a new identity. And that can feel scary, especially if you've gotten used to not really seeing the results and not seeing things shift. Once things actually start working out in your favor, it can feel scary. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different because I just wanted to sit down here and have a real candid conversation with you about some challenges that I'm facing as I'm experiencing a lot of growth. And when it comes to momentum and experiencing growth and success, there's so much duality with it because it's so exciting and you feel so grateful for it, but it's also new and uncomfortable. And it can kind of bring up some resistance and some self-sabotage. So to just give you a little bit of a backstory, I've been posting YouTube videos since 2020, I believe, is when I first posted one of my first videos, either 2020 or 2021. And when I started on YouTube, it was like my goal to grow my YouTube channel and be like a full-time YouTuber. And I wanted to do all of the things. And it was so exciting to start creating videos. But of course, it was also very challenging because I realized I wasn't the best at it. And it happened very slowly. My channel grew very slow over the years, and it really wasn't until this year when I actually started seeing some growth. I took a break from YouTube for about 7 months, and in that 7-month time frame, YouTube was continuing to push my videos out and I got monetized. And I started seeing some money coming in, and it was literally pennies. I made $15, but it was so cool to see money coming in and YouTube continuing to push my videos out even though I wasn't posting. And it felt almost like a sign for me to get back to YouTube and to really go all in on it. So that's exactly what I did. In October, I decided that I was gonna get back on YouTube, and it really wasn't my intention to do anything to make my channel grow super quick. I really just wanted to get back to YouTube to express myself. For me, this is really a form of authentic expression. I love teaching and I love sharing what I learn. And one of the reasons I even started my YouTube channel to begin with is because I was on my personal development journey myself, and I was learning so much and having so many realizations, and I felt like I was annoying my friends by always blowing them up and telling them about everything that I was experiencing. So I was like, you know what, I might as well share this on YouTube. And that's really why I started. So anyways, I started posting again in October, and in the month of October, I'm actually going to pull up my analytics and tell you exactly how many subscribers I gained, because it has been insane how quickly my channel is growing. So in October, I gained 2.9K subscribers. And today is November 17th. From October 21st to November 17th, I've gained 4,200 subscribers. I started in October, I think I had 3,500 subscribers, and right now I am really close to hitting 10,000 subscribers, which is really exciting. And I just want to say thank you so much for supporting my channel. Thank you so much for coming back to my videos, for clicking on my videos, for watching them, for leaving all of your amazing comments. I'm really so grateful for people finding my YouTube videos and for this community that we're building on here. So I don't want anything that I'm gonna say to make it seem like I'm not grateful for the momentum and for the community that we're building on here. I just wanted to be real and raw with you about what quick growth actually feels like and how uncomfortable it can be. I feel like a lot of people are afraid to start and afraid to be new at something, but for me, I actually really enjoy the process of being new. I really enjoy the process of just starting something, of putting myself out there when nobody is watching, because it almost feels like it feels like a rehearsal. It feels like I am practicing. It feels like I am getting better behind the scenes almost. Nobody's really watching, nobody is really paying attention, so you can mess up, you can make mistakes, you don't need to be perfect. So when I started posting again in October, I really had no intention of my YouTube channel growing so quickly. So I was just posting the videos that I wanted to post. I didn't really have a super in-depth strategy to it. I knew that I just wanted to post 2 videos a week, one of them being a trending, highly researched topic, and another one being more of a relationship building topic where I just kind of sit down and like chat with you about something that I'm navigating. And that's the extent to my strategy. But when you actually do have people watching your content or people actually seeing the things that you're doing, it kind of creates like this pressure. I've noticed in the past week, I've had a lot more resistance when it comes to sitting down and planning out my YouTube videos, because I have been feeling like this immense pressure to make all of my videos like really, really good. Because I used to be able to post a video and maybe at most I would get like 100 views, maybe 200 views, and that's it. But now I post a video and within a couple of days, like I can generate like 1,000 views, 2,000 views. And again, of course, like I'm so grateful for it and I'm so excited for the momentum, but it does bring with it this pressure to make sure that all of my videos are really good, make sure that they're highly researched, that I know what I'm talking about, that I'm hitting all the different angles. And I finally realized the other day that I can't put that pressure on myself. I need to just focus on authentically expressing, and that's it. I cannot be the expert. I cannot be the person who thinks that they know everything, because I don't. And that's actually a reason why I took a break from YouTube, is because I was going through so much in my life. And being that I'm in the personal development niche, I felt like I needed to show up and be perfect. I felt like I needed to continue to teach on things even though I wasn't in a place to give that energy. Okay, my light just died, so the lighting is gonna be a little bit different, but it's fine. We're gonna continue going because we're not putting pressure on ourselves to be perfect. Gotta practice what I'm preaching. But anyways, also with my channel growing, I have been receiving some criticism and some feedback, and thankfully, the feedback has been positive, but it is still criticism and it is still feedback. And I don't want to be the type of person that doesn't welcome feedback and doesn't take in criticism. But at the same time, I am very self-critical. I am very self-aware. So anything that you tell me, I already know. And it's probably already something that I'm working on. So I think the way that I'm navigating the pressure of being perfect and the pressure of like coming off as like this expert and like I know everything is just reminding myself part of the reason like why I'm even doing what I'm doing. And while yes, of course, a huge reason why I'm on YouTube is because I love sharing the things that I'm learning and helping people and inspiring people and uplifting people. Another part of that reason is that it is my form of authentic expression. I love the process of creating videos. I love the process of sitting here and talking about the things that I'm passionate about, talking about my journey, talking about the lessons. I love editing my videos and creating my thumbnails and posting it. And it's just the whole process in and of itself is something that I genuinely find fulfillment in. So it's something that I want to make sure that while yes, I'm doing it for other people, I am still doing it for myself. So while there is that pressure to make my videos highly educational and highly informative and really beneficial to you as the viewer, and a lot of my videos will continue to be that way and are still that way, at the same time, there will be some videos that may be a little bit more lighthearted or more about me and my journey and less about how I can help you, especially when there are things that I am still navigating and I am not an expert yet in. I don't really feel like coming on here and like acting like I'm this perfect person. So that's how I'm going to be navigating like just that pressure. So I think that if you're growing and if you're starting to get momentum and you start to feel that pressure of this next level, I think a big thing that you need to do is just tune back into your why, into your purpose, into why it is that you're doing what you're doing, and allowing that to lead you along your journey. Another thing that I've noticed for myself is a lot of fear of success coming up. I feel like in the past couple of years, I've gotten really comfortable with not seeing results. I feel like I've been putting so much effort into different things, whether it's my YouTube channel or my content creation journey on TikTok and Instagram, my business, all these different things where, while yes, like I'll see results, but not like enough for it to be life-changing. Whereas now I feel like I'm starting to see how quickly my life can change in the next year if I just continue on this path. And I have found a lot of fear of success coming up where I'm like, if I continue going where I'm going, my life could be completely different in a year. And it's so exciting, but it's also scary. And what I've realized is that fear comes from a lack of self-trust, a lack of trusting myself to know that I can not only get myself there, but also maintain it. I think especially if you have always been the type of person who goes after things and then maybe you fall off. Maybe you start going to the gym for a couple of months and then you stop going to the gym. Or you start waking up really early for a couple of weeks and then you stop doing it. It can be difficult to imagine yourself holding and sustaining success and big things in your life when you've been that type of person that falls off of things. And myself have always been that kind of person where I fall off of things, and I've really had to redefine what consistency means to me, because me being a perfectionist, sometimes I think that me falling off is me giving up and failing, when really it's just, I need a break. And I really value balance. I am not the type of person that can wake up at 5 a.m. for 6 months straight, a year straight, for the rest of my life. Like, that is exhausting to me. I can maybe do it for a couple of weeks and then no longer want to sustain that because it feels exhausting and I feel like my priorities have maybe shifted. And I think that's okay. I'm also really grateful that right now I'm currently in therapy, because it has really been helping me navigate all of these fears that have been coming up. Because this isn't really the first time that I've experienced quick growth. I actually experienced a lot of quick growth on TikTok and then even on Instagram too. And I've noticed that I kind of have a pattern of, once I get that growth and I get that momentum, I stop posting. And that's exactly what happened with my TikTok. I grew my TikTok to, I think it was like 50,000 followers on TikTok, and then I stopped posting. I grew my Instagram, got a couple viral reels, and then stopped posting. So I have noticed in the past how I have self-sabotaged and how I've gotten momentum, I've gotten the growth, I've gotten the success, and then I pulled back out of fear. So I'm really grateful that I'm in therapy right now so I can work through any fears that have been coming up recently and continue moving forward, because something I will not be doing is I will not be stopping. I will be continuing, and I want to lean into that discomfort. I want to lean into that fear, and I want to challenge it. Even though it's uncomfortable to my subconscious mind, I know that I can handle it. And even if I feel like I can't handle it now, I know that I can become the person that can handle it. I think that growth challenges the version of ourselves that we're used to. I've realized that it's not just about the numbers, it's not about the money, it's not about these markers of success, it's about stepping into a new identity. And that can feel scary, especially if you've gotten used to not really seeing the results and not seeing things shift. Once things actually start working out in your favor, it can feel scary. Part of me worries that if I don't keep up with this momentum, it'll go away, or that if I don't keep showing up in the exact way I have been showing up, then the people who have subscribed to me will no longer want to support me, or whatever it is. So like I said, growth isn't about the numbers and these big milestones. It's about shifting into a new version of you, which can be scary because you're essentially letting go of the old version of you. And I think especially when it happens so quickly, you may not feel completely ready to let go of that version of you. And I feel like I've just been feeling this pressure to grow as quickly as my YouTube channel is, if that makes sense. So like, my YouTube channel is seeing all of this growth, and I'm getting all of these subscribers and these views and everything, but it doesn't feel like I as a person am growing quick enough to sustain that. And then I find myself being really hard on myself when I scroll on TikTok, when I am binge watching Vampire Diaries, when I'm doing these things that don't match up to the current success that I'm experiencing. And that's actually why I decided to just make this video and have it be more of like a candid conversation rather than a super scripted and super like well thought out and very researched videos like my other videos are, because I wanted to prove to myself that I can authentically express and share where I'm at, and that I don't need to be this perfect person. I don't need to have all of my bad habits figured out, and that I am still learning, I am still growing, I am right here with you. I never want it to seem like I am this perfect person and I have it all figured out, because I am still growing, especially after experiencing so many challenges when I was in San Diego, which I've touched on briefly. I feel like I'm still in this process of rebuilding myself and rebuilding confidence in myself and learning how to validate myself, healing. I am experiencing so much growth within myself, but at the same time, I still need to prioritize rest and balance, and it is okay to not be perfect 100% of the time. I've also learned that resistance isn't a bad thing. It's a sign that you are on the right path. It is a sign that you are expanding yourself and pushing yourself past your comfort zone. And it's simply your subconscious mind trying to get you to slow down, slam on the brakes, and go back to what's safe and what's known. But if instead you pour into yourself and you work through those triggers and that resistance, that overwhelm, that doubt, whether you do it by yourself or you do it with a therapist, but working through those things rather than listening to your subconscious mind and staying in what's comfortable, that's what's going to allow you to continue and to keep going. I'm also reminding myself that it is okay for my videos not to be perfect. Not every single video is going to be a viral video. Not every single video is going to be perfect, and that's okay because I'm still learning, I'm still growing. And the best thing I can do is stay present and take it one step at a time. So I know this video was a little bit all over the place, and I hope that it was helpful to you. And thank you again so much for all of you for tuning into my YouTube videos, for leaving your amazing, sweet comments, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.